Dealing with a toxic person can be extremely draining, and you might even feel powerless. But guess what? You can take control. I want to share 3 helpful tips to help you get your power back. My name is Virgia Davidson. I'm a mental health consultant. I help managers to keep top performers happy at work. Let's talk about it. The first tip I'll share is be specific. They love to have vague explanations and use emotional manipulation. So be specific through your questions. Ask, like, what exactly did you mean? Can you give me a specific example? This is helpful because it will move away from this vague, draining conversation. The second tip is be neutral as possible. I remember earlier on in my career where when I realized someone was really toxic, actually, I still do it now. When I realize they're really toxic, I try to, distance myself a little bit. But sometimes the reality is you cannot distance yourself. You have to work with these people. So learning the art of being neutral, almost like a gray, boring rock, is really important. I was actually called boring. I was called, well, you don't seem like the typical Jamaican. Why are you acting so professional everywhere you go? No, the reality is, I know that you want to get a rise out of me. I know you thrive on the drama. So I'm going to deflate your fuel. So if you can start to be neutral in your dealings, you will start realizing that, it takes a little bit more work for them to try to manipulate you or to drain you. Tip number 3, be slow in your responding. I don't really like drama. I don't like to deal with, conflict, but it's something that I'm learning to navigate. And there's been times that, let's say somebody sends you a message, I love to respond right away. And WhatsApp has this amazing feature. I am not sponsored by WhatsApp, but I love this. They have this archive feature. And so for me, I always want to like respond right away. So the people that I realize, they are a little bit too volatile for me, I'll put them in the archive messages. And I'm not really seeing that message as often as possible. So I end up, when I can, I'll read it. And then when I want to, I'll respond. Why is this important? It's the same thing within the workspace. Immediately, sometimes that might be an emotional response. So take the time to think about what you want to say assertively and document what you need to say. And when you respond, it becomes more sound and not emotionally